Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Blackheads. We all have them, and we're all looking to get rid of them. It seems as though blackheads are a fact of skincare life, and most of us will reach for a salicylic acid serum as the best way to remove blackheads. However, the days of salicylic acid might be numbered because there's a new hack on the block that in my experience actually works far more effectively at removing sebaceous filaments and blackheads than salicylic acid ever did, and it's much less irritating. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm going to share with you in today's video the very best blackhead removal hack to get rid of those little black dots on the nose and chin and boost your skin confidence. Sit back, relax, let's talk removing blackheads fast. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you a hack which has worked really well for me. But I want to know, have you guys tried this out? Or more importantly, are you going to give it a go? If you're going to try this hack out, let me know by reaching down into the comments and leaving the heart emoji. And then return in like a week's time and give us an update. I promise you that this will work in under 7 days. So start today. Give it 7 days and then report back on what your results have been. Skincare is a journey and it's one that I feel like we're all on together. So if you want to give this a go alongside everyone else, like I say, reach down into the comments and leave that heart emoji to let us know. Whatever your thoughts on this hack, if you could do me a huge favor and reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. This video, as with anything on the channel, is sponsorship and paid partnership free. I turned down that coin because I just feel it helps me to retain my independence. So if you want to support me as a truly independent sponsorship free content creator, the very best way you can do that is by liking any video that you happen to find useful or enjoyable. And like I say, from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So salicylic acid has been the go-to blackhead removal ingredient for decades. It does work really well because it's actually oil soluble. So it'll go into the pores and it'll flush out the dirt, the debris, the oil, and those blackheads. However, salicylic acid doesn't work for everyone. It can be quite irritating and sensitizing, particularly on sensitivity-prone skin. It also can't be used during breastfeeding or pregnancy, which means it's not applicable to everyone out there. For me, salicylic acid has been okay, but it never really got on top of the problem. It helped at the margins, but I was never able to fully eradicate my blackheads, whereas this hack actually does just that. And all you need is one of these, an oil-based moisturizer. Now, for me, I use this one. This is the Geek & Gorgeous Happier Barrier. It's super inexpensive. It works really well, and it gives a nice blend of oils and other hydrators and humectants to work as an all-over moisturizer and a targeted blackhead treatment too. Now, there are lots of different ones on the market, and I'll list some of my favorites down in the description box below. But you'll often see people do this hack with the roche-posay cicaplast balm. However, they reformulated it and it no longer works, and they're also not cruelty free. So for me, all for this one, the Geek & Gorgeous Happier Barrier actually works, cruelty free, it's far cheaper, and yeah, this has been a no-brainer and an absolute holy grail when it comes to my own blackheads. And all you need to do is put a small amount, and when I say small, I mean small. Let me show you how much I would typically use to do this, that amount. Put that onto the nose, or the area where you have blackheads, and massage in for 5 minutes. Now, set a timer, because 5 minutes is a lot longer than you think, but literally just keep massaging it into that area for those full 5 minutes. Then at the end of it, you'll find that not only is the nose super smooth, hydrated to the gods, but you'll feel little filaments. They almost feel like little grains of sand, which are those sebaceous filaments and blackheads being lifted from the skin. Now, I would do this every other day for a full week, and then you're going to see the true results. Honestly, there won't be a blackhead left in the area. Now, this honestly works so well because the oil in an oil-based moisturizer actually loosens and softens the oil and the sebaceous filaments that are in the skin and helps them to be lifted. That massage is really important because it's a gentle way of just detaching the blackhead from all the sides of the pores and helping it just to be released from the skin. It's honestly as simple as that. Nothing super high tech, nothing like new age. It's just a case of fighting oil with oil, and this is the very best way I personally found of eradicating those blackheads without causing sensitivity, and it works for everyone. Now, there will be people out there that have super oily skin. I'm one of them, and you'll be thinking, using an oil-based moisturizer on oily skin, is that not just a recipe for breakouts and more blackheads? Absolutely not. It's a complete myth that people with oily skin should avoid oils. They should use the right ones, they should use it in the right way, and actually oils can really help suppress oil production and minimize the risk of those blackheads clogging. The oil, the sebum that our body produces if we have particularly oily and acne prone skin is quite viscous. It's thick, which is why it gets stuck in the pores. If you use a thinner, lower viscosity oils like the ones in here, this has a beautiful range of like jojoba oil, which is really just going to help loosen all that and remove it from the skin. It's all about the type of oils you use, so let's stop fear mongering about oils and oily skin. It genuinely works. And if you have dry skin, you will love this because it hydrates you at the same time. Now, for me, this is a great way of actually tackling those blackheads every other day for a full week, and then I would start doing it weekly as a maintenance. It's at this point that you can then introduce your salicylic acid, which again, I think the days of using salicylic acid to remove blackheads are over. It was never that effective. But to maintain, to prevent the recurrence of those blackheads, that's where I think salicylic acid really steps up its game. And so after I've eradicated those blackheads, got my skin the way I want it, once a week, I'll continue to do this hack. And then every other day or 3 times a week, I'll use a salicylic acid treatment just to reduce the risk of any recurrence. Salicylic acid is great for exfoliating. It can help really just keep those pores perfectly clean. I just go in with a cheap one from my own brand. This is Mad About Skin Light Chemical Peel Gel. This actually has salicylic acid, lactic acid, glycolic acid, but also kojic acid, which helps with any acne scouring and discoloration. So this is like a one-stop shop. I'll use this a couple of times a week to maintain afterwards, but you could use any salicylic acid serum of your choice. If you do want to give this a go, I have left a discount code for 25% off down in the description box below. It's already super affordable, but that just brings that cost right down. But the key thing is hack and then maintain afterwards. And that, honestly, is all there is to it. Now, this is a super short video because I think sometimes the best hacks in skincare are the ones that are like one and done. Get the job done and then move on with your life, and that's definitely one of these. So let me know down in the comment section below, have you tried this before and did it work for you? If you haven't, leave the heart emoji if you're going to give it a go. Do it for 7 days. Let me know, report back on what you found, and hopefully this will be as game-changing for you as it is for me. I've left a link to this product, which is my personal favorite, alongside some other options that would work down in the description box below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.